Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of December 21st. This week, we're just going to jump right in here and take a look at your current energies, and then we're going to clarify with the baby tarot here to see what else wants to come out, or if there are any solutions or any advice that the universe has. That card must have been upside down. Queen of Cups. Interesting, Aries. Also, make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising to get a full detail of what is going on for you this week, Aries and Aries. Your overall energy for this week is the here and now. So I feel for some of you, this is just saying be present at this time. I feel like things are really working out for you. Your last row is amazing. You have the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune coming up for you here. So this could be like a lot of luck coming in for you. It does look like there's very quick movement happening here as well. You have the Knight of Swords, then the Two of Cups to the Chariot. It's kind of like things are maybe moving forward very quickly. It's a pretty simple answer, Aries, is what I'd say to you. The Two of Cups literally just says things could be improving in your life right now because you're in alignment. The Two of Cups outside of love is just you and your higher self. The crazy thing is you have the Two of Cups right below the Two of Cups. So it's kind of coming up twice, obviously. To me, whenever that happens, it is confirmation. It also says that if things are not working out for you, if things are not charging forward this week very quickly, that just getting into alignment is going to be very important for you. And again, we'll talk about that in this last row in just a minute. But really, really nice week so far. You start off with the Knight of Swords in your first row here. Again, I feel being in alignment or kind of lining up with the things that bring you happiness, joy, whatever, are going to lead to the most success here with this Knight of Swords. I almost feel kind of like that feeling of like if you've ever tried to stick two magnets together, but the same end, and they don't go together. If you've ever done that as like a kid, or I don't know, I'm an adult and I still do it because why not? But it's almost like that rejection of two magnets that where it's like the wrong side is trying to go together here in this first row. I feel like some sort of choice in love here for you, Aries. You have the Queen of Wands, the Moon, and the Queen of Cups. I feel like these could be two people that you are either interested in, or you could be with a person, and I feel like you two are just like oil and water, or you're just like two magnets that can't stick together. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're feeling this. I feel on the extreme end of the scale here, Aries, some of you could literally be feeling repelled by a person. So you could be feeling like you're being pushed away here. And I feel that you could be literally feeling this like in your heart, or you could be feeling this like it's just a certain feeling that you have here with this first row. And then I feel like something else could be more obvious. The Queen of Wands is an energy. Number one, it could be your energy. Number two, the Queen of Wands is like wholehearted energy. She wants to do something. There is something that she truly desires to have or do in her life. And I feel that there are things that you truly desire to do. I feel like there are other things that you don't want to do. For like months, I've been trying to show people that at this time, with the astrology the way it is, it's like we don't have to do things that we don't want to do. Like the astrology is changing, things are changing. We can live more in alignment, and we can live more of, I wouldn't even call it our purpose. We can just live more in joy, like happiness. And it might not seem like that with the world the way it is, but that's why I do the readings the way that I do, because I feel like that's what people need to be pushing towards, like more happiness, more joy, and it'll just raise the vibration, help everybody else out, right? And so that's what I feel like is going on here. Pretty simple row, like I said. Next, you have the Two of Cups here. So again, like I said, I feel alignment on the Two of Cups. I feel like you are matching up perfectly with something here. Definitely could be love, by the way. I feel for some of you, you could either be dealing with a Pisces, a Earth sign. Could be any of the fixed signs as well: Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or a Leo. So you also have Cancer here. So it could be anything. This is just a general reading, but I do feel that there could be love coming in for you. You have the Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. In a lot of ways, the King of Pentacles can represent looking for something that is forever. This could be love. It could also be work or business, or again, something that you want to be doing with your life, something that really brings you into alignment, something that makes you happy with that Two of Cups. Two of Cups is kind of like a card of joy as well, and happiness, and just feeling good. because again, it is a card of you and your higher self. It is a card of you being in alignment. When you're in alignment, you are living in joy. And I feel that this King of Pentacles is more you, like asking, how do I make that happen? How can I, get on the right path? How can I bring things into my life that make me more happy with this King of Pentacles? Really, there's a couple of answers here that we're gonna cover, and I will tell you what those things are in just a minute. And you have the Two of Wands here, which is, again, number one, some of you may be moving or traveling, and that could be bringing you more into alignment. You could be moving to a location, or you could be going somewhere that makes you happy. For others, the Two of Wands is about leaving a comfort zone. So I feel that for some of you, leaving a comfort zone could kind of lead to more happiness and alignment. The other thing is that this middle row here, without even clarifying, I feel this could be the most important row here. You have the Moon, the King of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Moon is about like innovation, trying new things. It is a card that represents the period after a full moon, which is a period of innovation. Again, I always say the Moon represents fears because it's a card that represents innovation, trying things that you've never tried before, or doing things that you've never done before. So it is a card of like inventing new things to do or trying new things. But really, I also feel like this row is very important. Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, Four of Cups. The Four of Cups here, I feel, is just saying to get into alignment with this Two of Cups, you need to pay attention basically to things that don't make you happy and then do the opposite. So I know that sounds simple and easy, but it really is that easy. You have the Chariot in this last row here, so definitely victory or some sort of major win coming in for you here. I really feel that you just feel like you are kind of in control of your destiny this week, and I feel like you feel you can have the things that you desire. You have the Four of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Wands here. This is like a major luck and success, some sort of victory coming in for you with this Six of Wands here. So I definitely like to see that, Aries. Like I said, the Four of Cups, I feel like, is saying that this week you need to pay attention to things that don't make you happy. And I feel like those things are important. Again, one of my favorite people of all time, Esther Hicks, she talks about resistance, and she says that we need to move away from resistance, basically. So if something if we're resisting it, if we don't want to do it, then we just don't do it. If there's something that makes us happy, that's what we need to do with this Four of Cups. So, and that's that's the message just popping into my head, is I feel like you need to look at things that aren't happening. And she also calls it contrast as well. And I feel like that's what's going on here with this Four of Cups, is like you could be experiencing situations in your life that you do not enjoy. And the Four of Cups is like saying, okay, now you know what you don't want, focus on what you do want. So I feel this is saying you need to change your focus. Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands, a ton of luck and success coming in for you. I really feel like you're in control this week. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of control. The wheel is always spinning, and we control it with our vibes. There's a snake here on the side of the Wheel of Fortune. We control it with our vibrations, the things that we put out into the universe. So I would definitely keep it positive this week, Aries, but this is one heck of a reading. I definitely want to get some more answers here, so let's clarify and take a look here, Aries, of what's going on for you. Also, make sure to drop a like on this video, Aries. I really appreciate all the likes and all the support. But Aries, let's see here what we have going on for you. Between the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups, you have the Hangman here. So I do feel that there have been maybe delays. Maybe the Hangman, the Hangman puts himself in Hangman mode so that he can gain enlightenment. He wants to gain answers as to maybe like what makes him happy with that Two of Cups. Maybe he's looking for answers as to like, what will lead to fulfillment in his life. And that's what I feel like you've been looking for a very long period of time. I'm also getting this message here, and I'm getting chills just saying it now, is that, the Hangman in reverse is him feeling like he has to put on a show. It's like it almost looks like he's dancing. So I feel for some of you, it's kind of like you are saying that you don't want to have to put on a show anymore. Like I feel like you've been feeling like you've had to dance for people, or basically maybe you've been living other people's lives. The Chariot says the same thing. The Chariot always has two horses here. The two horses, or the two sphinxes, can represent a choice that needs to be made, but it can also represent external circumstances. The Chariot says you have control over all external circumstances in your life, but it's like you could be dealing a lot with like other people or other people's opinions, things like that. And that's what those two horses can represent. So I just feel like you're done living other people's lives. Between the moon here and the King of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Cups. Definitely a wish coming in for you here, Aries. So I do feel there could be like wish fulfillment or some sort of wish coming in for you. I do like, I'm getting a reversal here as well. People always ask me why I don't read reversals, and mostly because I read intuitively. And sometimes I feel like the card should be in reverse. So then I just don't say it, and I just read it as if it were reversed. And so I do feel like for some of you, that popping into my head as a reversal as well. I feel like it can represent the loss of dreams when it comes up in reverse, or not getting a wish. I just feel like your wishes are changing. I feel the things that you have learned are like what brings you fulfillment. Maybe what you thought in the past was fulfilling to you was really just other people's dreams, was really just, maybe your parents wanted you to go to school, but you wanted to, do something else with your life. And I feel that you're realizing, like, wait a minute, that's their life. It's not mine. There's a difference there. And to me, I talk about this all the time, Aries. Neptune is in Pisces, and Neptune in Pisces is a challenge to traditional beliefs, but it's also, a challenge to beliefs that maybe our parents have for our lives. And, people are kind of learning to be more independent. Like I said, when Neptune went into Pisces, I was like, do you think it's a coincidence that once Neptune goes past 15 degrees, literally, Neptune went past the midway point in Pisces, and then Chiron went into Aries, literally healing independence. Chiron in Aries is healing the masculine, but it's really learning how it's like healing your independence, becoming more independent, which is like what people are doing, like living their own lives. And that's what I see here. Between the Queen of Cups and the Two of Wands, you have the Four of Cups again. So whenever you have a repeating card, it's kind of like confirmation. I just feel like for some of you, it's like there could be like a lot of back and forth. I feel like you need to look at this as a good thing, not a bad thing. So it's like maybe you're trying new things in your life, and there are things you like, there are things you don't like. I feel like you need to kind of look at this as a learning process, that you are in this learning, you are on this learning journey here, Aries. I feel like, again, just going back to like society, Aries, it's like people say, oh, you have to like know, like they expect us to know what we want to do with our lives when we're like 12 years old, right? And we have to know what we want to be when we grow up, and we have to commit to that one thing. We can't bounce around from job to job to job. But it's like, maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to explore. And I get this feeling of like needing to explore things. Maybe you've only ever had one relationship in your life, or maybe you've only had a few. And it's like, maybe you're not necessarily like sleeping around here, Aries, but maybe this is saying you need to have more experiences. Maybe you need to learn, what you like and don't like in relationships. And the only way to do that is to date. Maybe you need to learn what you like and don't like in jobs. And the only way to do that is to date a job, right? Is to try it, see what happens, and then maybe look for another job. And I feel like more people need to not be afraid to do that. Between the Two of Cups and Four of Cups, you have the Empress, amazing. So a lot of abundance coming in for you here. I definitely feel like this is an amazing reading for you here. I feel like there is abundance, success, growth, just tons of good stuff coming in for you. Between the King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, you have the King of Cups here. You have divine counterparts right here, Queen and King of Cups. So some of you could definitely be dealing with a very solid relationship, or there could be love coming in for you. The Wheel of Fortune kind of says that it could be like a, not a karmic relationship, but a fated relationship. So we're going to pull another card here and see if you're looking for love. We'll see where you could potentially meet this person. Between the Two of Wands and Six of Wands, you have the Six of Wands. So a lot of success and happiness and just good things coming in for you here. I feel like there could almost be good news coming in for you here as well. So I like to see that. For some of you, I do feel like you could be leaving a relationship here, but it just feels like something that you have already left. So maybe like mentally, like I feel this could only be for a few of you out there, but it's like maybe mentally you have left a relationship. Like, again, I feel like you're realizing that you're doing everything for the other person. It's like everything you do is for them, but it's like maybe they're not doing the same. So I just get, even though you don't really have any cards of balance here, you do have three twos here. I just get something being out of balance in a relationship, but I feel like it mostly has to do with feeling like you're always like, this is not the right word, Aries, but I just feel like you feel like you're always putting on a show or dancing for this person. It's like you always have to do things for them. So I feel like some of you could be leaving that. Top row outcome, you have the Magician. definitely a ton of attraction cards here, so I would definitely, keep it positive, like I said at the beginning of the reading. The Magician, the Four Cups twice, Four Cups, he is manifesting those cups in front of him, so I feel like you are manifesting things very, very quickly. Middle row here, you have the Four Pentacles. Four Pentacles is a card of stability. You have two cards that could represent looking for something permanent as well, the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. I do feel like you don't want to feel chaos. Again, I feel like you want to feel more settled, but I almost feel like you need to do the opposite. Like I was saying, I feel like you need to have more, like I feel like the more experiences you can have at this time, the better. And that might feel a little chaotic, but at the same time, I feel like it's going to provide you with a lot of answers. And if you're asking where do you need to have these experiences, I feel like the cards are just saying like wherever, like whatever area of your life you want to improve. If it's your health, maybe try a bunch of different ways of improving your health. If it's business, try a bunch of ways of improving your business. And I feel that could have you feeling a little off balance, but at the same time, I feel like it'll, like if you pay attention to the things that feel right and the things that don't, then really I feel like that's going to lead to some very rapid changes. Bottom row outcome, you have the Queen of Pentacles. You have the King and the Queen of Pentacles, also divine counterparts. So this could definitely be love coming in for you here. I just feel like you're gathering resources with that Queen of Pentacles. She is the card of resourcefulness and like having money, being successful. And I also feel like rapid changes. There is a rabbit right down here, Aries. The rabbit kind of represents fleetness, just things moving forward very quickly, and it also represents abundance as well. So there is a ton of abundance coming in for you, Aries. I really like this reading a lot. I feel this is a very kind of like simple but important message, which is how I like to keep my readings in the first place. I feel that this reading is just saying that you need to have a bunch of experiences, pay attention to the things that cause contrast. Again, I feel like a lot of people, it's like they try to avoid contrast. Contrast is basically, where we have to experience things that we like and that we don't like, right? But I feel like the more you step into that energy, the more things you like are actually going to show up, if that makes sense. So Aries, I love this for you. I feel like this is very good. So thank you for watching and definitely enjoy your week.